Okay, in this video we're going to take a look at how to create a private browsing shortcut for Internet Explorer. Now, I'm not entirely sure if there's any of you out there that are still using Internet Explorer. I'm sure there are some of you that are still using it. I'm not here to judge, but if you are using it, I'd probably recommend looking at upgrading your browser because Internet Explorer is slightly out of date now. If you like Internet Explorer, there's a good chance you'll probably like Microsoft Edge, so I'd probably recommend upgrading. But hey, like I say, I'm not here to judge, so let's look at how to create a private browsing shortcut for Internet Explorer. If you've got it pinned to your start menu like I have, just right click on it, highlight more, and then click on open file location. Now if you don't have it pinned, click start and type Internet Explorer. It should pop up on the left hand side here. I want you to go ahead and click on this arrow, and then I want you to click on open file location. I want you to copy the existing shortcut, close that window, right click on the desktop and click paste. Then I want you to right click this shortcut that we've just pasted and click properties. And then I want you to take a look at the target. We're going to go to the end of the target, click space, dash, private. Then I want you to click OK. So if it's worked, this should load up a private browsing session. Let's have a look. So if I double click the shortcut, as you can see, it comes up with some information about InPrivate browsing. If we take a look, it says that InPrivate browsing helps prevent Internet Explorer from storing data about your browsing session. This includes cookies, temporary internet files, history and other data. This might be something that is useful to you. For example, if you log on to Facebook or any other account and you don't want it to store that session, you don't want it to keep you logged in, then you'd probably want to use an InPrivate browsing session. Likewise, if you're like me and just don't like your browser to be cluttered up with all your previous history and browsing sessions, this is a nice way to keep your computer nice and clean without unnecessary clutter. But as an extra tip, because that doesn't look very friendly, does it? Let's go ahead and create a home page. So in the top here, we double click the icon. In the top here, I want you to type in Bing. Let's go for Bing since it's Internet Explorer. That seems like a good choice of a browsing search engine. So then I want you to highlight the URL, right click it and click copy, close that. Right click your shortcut again and click properties. I want you to have a look in the target, go right to the very end after the dash private, click space, and I want you to paste in that URL and then click OK. So now if we load the shortcut, as you can see, it automatically loads up Bing. If you're not 100% sure, we can still tell though that we're in a private browsing session in the top left hand corner here because it says InPrivate, and it says InPrivate browsing is on. So I hope you found that useful. If you are using Internet Explorer, definitely consider upgrading, but hey, if you want to use it, it's up to you. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and click the like button below. That'll really help me out. And if you would like to see future videos that are similar to this, go ahead and subscribe. And likewise, if you have any suggestions for anything you'd like me to go over, anything to do with Windows or C# programming, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, anything like that, go ahead and put it in the comment section below and I'll be happy to consider that for future videos.